Okay, let's try this again, shall we? Alright, so let's see. Get this going, get this going. Okay, we got the music going. Everything looks like it should be coming along all right now, but let's see. So I rebooted the computer, reset the router, also connected it physically rather than doing a wireless connection. So let's see if any of this makes a difference. And we'll continue on the journey. Let's see if that comes up in here now. Okay, yeah, that's there. Good. Okay. Alright, let's try an arena match and see what she looks like. Also, there's an update for the computer. I don't think that should be causing the problem. No, we should see it quick enough. Anything, it might just be the, well, no, it shouldn't be the wired connection because the upload is the same regardless, and the download wouldn't make any difference. So might have just been needing the computer needing to be rebooted. Justin, how you doing? Am I grinding for Odin? No, I am not. I am not. I have the 5-star, and free fight wise, synergy wise, that's sufficient. I don't see him as a... Whoa, okay. Well, that's definitely not the computer. I don't really see him as a champion I would use too much. In which case, like, yeah, the 6-star is not that appealing. For me, the biggest benefit of him is the synergies. And yeah, as the 5-star, that's sufficient. The 6-star, the synergies, or not the synergy, the pre-fights. As the 6-star, the pre-fights are a bit more potent, but yeah, I don't see it making that big of a difference. If I didn't have the 5-star, maybe. But no, I went for Archangel round 1 to dupe the 6-star, and then this round 2 is just my normal arena grind. Okay, yeah, so everything is back to normal. It looks like we're good. Okay, milestones then. I'll do milestones for Summoner Trials, and then top 10% for the basic and top 5% for the feature. So this is just my normal arena when I'm not going for a champion. Mr. Forger, how you doing? How goes it? And I'm probably gonna go for Nimrod as a 5-star on Thursday. And then after that, I don't think I'm going for any more champions until Mega Red. And I think outside of that, the only champion I could see going for would be probably a dupe on Nick. I don't think I would go for a dupe on Ghost. Ghost I might do as a round 2. Nick I would probably go round 1. Ruined the Archangel grind, too tired and didn't run 6-stars at night. Well, what did you get to? You were going for the 5-star, right? Didn't really need him though? No. Yeah, he's nice, but he's not really a requirement. Yeah, he's really nice as a horseman. I mean, most mutants are, but currently grinding 5-star Odin. Have put up 10 million. Probably gonna grind 30 million to be sure for the Yeah, for the 5-star, yeah, because he did go. He did go. What did he go for? I think he went for 23 as a 5-star round one, which is the highest for a 5-star in basic so far. And I think what I got the prediction at 25 currently. So, yeah. Oh, for your R3 Angela? Wait, what? What do you mean for R3 Angela's forger? Like in relation to Odin? I'm going second round for Nimrod, and then definitely going for Kabam Broccoli's last champ. Okay. Yeah, picking up 5-stars is not too bad. One, obviously, the amount of people successful is a lot greater, and then the grind in general is just a lot easier. Yeah, how you doing? The only thing I really don't like, well, any grind for a champion 6-star, I don't like just because I've got to wake up to get as many rounds as I can, so I have to wake up early. But like a featured grind, I really don't mind. 5-star featured is not too bad at all. Anything in the basics sucks. A 5-star basic is not terrible, but it just the points come so slowly, which just makes it seem like it's dragging on forever. I wouldn't be surprised if you do arena more than BG. Maybe, but he has a lot more fights than I like PvP matches than I do. But I've only been doing arena for 2 years, or no, probably about 2.5 now. Yeah, so somebody like him and Lord Shadow, I think they were doing arena like as soon as they started playing. And my first little while of the game, I was like, why would people do arena? What craziness is that? And then once I realized the amount of battle chips and units, because like when I started, you needed to donate battle chips for AQ. So that was my way to obtain the donations for that. And now it's more just for units. But yeah, once I realized the benefit there, that's when I was like, oh, damn, I'm going to be spending a lot of time in Arena. I don't know, if not for Arena, I'm not too sure I'd still be playing the game, to be honest. Because, I mean, that's the reason I stream. That's what gets me into the game every day. Because if not for Arena, when War and AQ are on cooldown, I probably wouldn't log in at all. The monthly stuff, I do it because it's there, but I definitely don't log in looking forward to doing that. Yeah, I don't really know. If not for Arena, I don't know if I'd still be playing. I was lucky enough to do my 6-star AA Summer Pin and took him to rank 3 immediately. Nice. Very good. Yeah, I had him at rank 3, not right away. I took him to rank 3 because I was planning to use him for a Legends run, for 6 or 7-2 Legends run. No. That was one of the reasons I didn't do 7-2 as a Legends run, is because I didn't have Archangel at rank 3 and I didn't have Ghost Awakened. And I didn't know at the time if I wanted to commit to doing it. So I held off, and then later on, after I decided I wasn't going to go for a 7-2 Legends run, but that I would probably go for a 7-3, that's when I took Archangel to rank 3 unduped. And then, well, we're not going to have Legends runs anymore. Do you stream every day? Most days. Most days. I don't have a specific time, though. When I started streaming last year, I probably went for about a month, just random streaming. And then I had a schedule, which I think as a viewer, it's much better if somebody has a schedule because you know when to expect them. But I didn't like it just because then I felt I needed to be streaming at that time, at the days specified and stuff. And then I think it was end of September, because I went September, October, and most of November where I didn't stream at all. And then in December I started streaming again, but I don't have a schedule, and I much prefer that, streaming without a schedule. But yeah, as a viewer, I think it kind of sucks. Because especially, like, if you're looking forward to seeing somebody stream or just, hanging out with them, you want to know when they're going to be there, right? Like, if it's, at a time that's not convenient for you as a viewer, well, that kind of sucks. I mean, you could always watch it on playback, but the point of the stream is the, interacting, right? BG doesn't do all milestones, so there's the answer. Yeah. Well, but the thing is, too, like, I don't go for many champions. And actually, prior to the change in Arena, the only champion I'd gone for since streaming was Odin as a 5-star. I think I had done, years ago, a grind for 4-star Voodoo and 4-star Ghost Rider. And then I think I went for Rogue in Arena, like a long time ago, but this was before streaming. But yeah, since streaming, Odin was the first one, and then since the Arena changes, I've done Sung-Shi, Claire, Cable, Dupe and Archangel, and a couple 5-stars. But yeah, if you're somebody who's going for champions often, then you might not be doing all of the Arena, but the time in Arena is quite a bit. Same here. I normally do it casually unless there's champs like the recent ones featured. Yeah, so doing the top 5 and 10%, that's really just for the shards. The milestones would be sufficient for units and battle chips, but I figure, hey, there's a few shards there. It's not like I'm doing anything else with my time, so there we go. Oh, and also, I've started watching Van Helsing. I started rewatching that because I had watched it, and I think it went up to season 4. So I watched up to season 4, and now, like, the final season is season 5 or 6. So I'm just rewatching it all. So that's nice when if I'm not streaming Arena, just to be on the couch watching TV and getting some Arena done. I find that the best when I'm doing the Summoner Trials. Watching TV is the best time for that, because it's something you really don't need to pay attention to. If you lose your streak, it sucks, but it's not that big of a deal. Whereas if you lose your streak with running the 6-stars, that really sucks. What music is this? Huh, okay. The only thing driving me to play this game is grinding and playing new champs, otherwise I'd probably just log in. Yeah. Kitty Cheese is all true focus notes. Yeah, because when she's getting hit, what is it? Like, there's some benefit to her getting hit while phased, right? I lose my shit when I lose my Arena streak. Well, I'm so used to losing my Arena streak, so it's it's like, okay, 5 more matches again. Because I mean, all it is just a matter of getting back to the 3 times multiplier, right? So you just got those couple matches where you're not at the max point. Ooh. Yeah, okay. But my first couple grinds for champions, I lost my streak. I lost my streak for the Odin grind. I think I don't remember if the Odin one I was like far in, or I think the Odin one I had just started. Like, I was 15 matches in and I lost the streak. And then the Sung-Shi one, I was like 70 matches in. So actually, this Archangel grind is now the highest consecutive streak I have. But I think the Sun Shi one would have been higher. The only difference is that the Sun Shi one I lost my streak at least once, maybe twice. But the Archangel one was, yeah, I think it ended up being like 850, but it was straight from start to finish. So. And yeah, no, I don't think the Omega Red one would be longer, because I think for Omega Red 45 to I think 48 will be sufficient. I'm probably going to try to get up to 60 though. But the Omega Red one, I'll go round 1. If I miss, I'll go round 2. And I'll probably have him at rank 3 before that arena. What the hell? What? Are you kidding me? Every freaking time I'm dashing in. Okay. Yeah. There we go. It's like Ghost, where she gains power. True Focus ignores it, so she gains power from the opponent hitting her. Okay. Kitty gets increased power rating when getting hit while phased. Yeah, okay. Oh, right, and the thing is with her, she doesn't need... well, I mean, Ghost does that being awakened, but Kitty does that regardless, right? Like, that's just automatically built in for her. One of my new alliance mates opened 6-star Hyperion. Oh, damn. Nice. He should be kicked. He should be kicked from the alliance immediately. Yeah, I've opened 3 of those crystals, and did I even get it? No, I don't even think I've seen a 5-star yet. What am I going to do here? Yeah. Almost fell asleep last night grinding my 6 stars. Almost. Well, that's, yeah, like, I had started my 6 stars last night, and, like, I think I went about halfway through, and I'm like, you know what? And they were still coming off cooldown. So I could have been waiting until they were all available, but I'm like, nah, I'm just going to go to sleep. So, yeah. Because normally 2 runs of 6 stars, I'd be about 15 million into featured, but we're a little bit under that currently. And I've got 2 million more to do in the basic. And then that one will be done. And then probably have... No, probably 1.5 runs more for the 6 stars. And the rest of the time will be in Summoner Trials. I was contemplating between grinding for Kitty or Omega. Chose Kitty. Yeah, I think that's probably the better bet, actually. Kitty as a 6-star? Because, well, that would have been quite the grind for sure. I was thinking to go for her as a 5-star, and then I saw that Archangel was up next, so I knew I wanted to get him duped. As a 5-star, I wouldn't really do much with her. I would take her to rank 3 and probably nothing more. So in her case, maybe when she's in the basic, I may go for her as a 6-star. But we'll see. And that's going to be a ways away yet, so... What is going on with this music? Because I don't think this is the music... Hang on. I don't think this is the playlist that I had. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. No, this is the right one. Huh. Okay. Let's try something here and see if this will reset the playlist. Okay. You're always asking if I want to be famous, and I'm always telling you I'm already famous. Dang it. And unfortunately, removing it from Restream chat doesn't take it out of the actual stream chat, but that's okay. Oh, wait. You posted that twice. There we go. Okay. She can phase with Awakening, but with Awakening, she takes 100% no damage while 80% without. Oh, okay. Damn. Yeah, so she just seems like a much stronger Ghost, really, because Ghost needs a synergy for the, no damage while phasing. And then needs to be awakened to gain power while being phased. So it's kind of funny, they kind of decreased Ghost's effectiveness and then introduced a character like her, in a sense, who's more effective. Oh dear. I'm at 14.5 for Odin. Okay. It's a good start. 10 more and you're good. I mean, you're probably good at less than 10, but I think 25 you're definitely going to get the 5-star. Yeah, so since the arena changes with the 6 stars, I've only missed one champion, and that was Strife. But I was being greedy. I was trying to get both 5 stars at the time. I was going for Black Widow, who I got, and then I was also trying to get Strife, who I missed, and then got him round 2. Although I think I would have missed Strife regardless, because there was no way I was expecting him to go over 20 million. And I put up just over 20 million. I think he went for 21 and a half. Went for 5-star, ended up spending 900 units and got 423rd spot, but it was worth it. Awakened and took her to R5 the next day. Yeah, 900 units for a new champion. That's not bad at all, man. Not bad at all. Well, I mean, think about it. That'd be 3 featured calves, right? And in 3 featured calves, you're probably not getting the champion. So... Justin, you're at 10 million. Well, you've got all day today, so you could do about 8 today. Yeah, let's say... yeah, you'd want to do about at least 8 today. Adam, yes, I am back. And it looked like it was either... Well, I did a couple things, and I should have just... If I was actually troubleshooting, I would have just done one thing at a time, but I did a couple things, and it does seem like it's... Yeah, back to what it should be. But I think it might have just been rebooting the computer, if anything. Was probably the biggest change. Yeah, Justin, if you were able to do 8 million today and then 7 million tomorrow, you'd be good. Or 7 today, 8 tomorrow. But yeah, I think 5 or 25 is gonna get the 5-star. But if you could do more than 25, then you might want to do that. So I'm just hitting 15 million now in the basic, which is where I should have been ending last night. But sleep was calling. Sleep was calling. Yeah. Gotta go. See you later. All right, Forger. Have a good one. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Who had the basic arena record before Odin? Strife. Both for the 5 and the 6-star. The 5-star round 1 was 21 and a half. Don't know what he went for round 2. I think it might have been 23. And then the 6-star round 1 was 64. And round 2, the results were never posted. I think round 2 Strife went a bit higher though, for the 6-star. Round 2 is usually higher anyways. But it was funny because prior to Strife, nobody had gone 20 million for the 5-star in the basic. But I really feel that the reason Strife went so high was that Black Widow was the featured. I think if it had been a stronger champion in the featured, I don't think Strife would have gone as high. Which I gotta say, I was expecting Odin to be high, but 65 round 1 is definitely not what I was thinking because of Archangel being in the featured. I really need Odin for R3 Angela and R5 Ghost. Yeah, he's going to benefit those two a lot. A lot. For Ghost, I don't think it's as much of a necessity. It's obviously still going to be nice. It's going to allow her, to do a ton more damage. But without the Legends runs, I really don't see Ghost being still a good champion for sure. But I think a big part of her appeal is gone with the Legends runs being gone. You could obviously still use her for monthly Legend runs, but it was more so the story Legends runs where she was the MVP. Dexter, how you doing? Yeah, you said you're at 10 currently, right, Justin? So you're more than a third of the way there. And we're not even at 24 hours yet, so that's definitely a strong start for sure. So just 7.5, 2 more days and you're good. And 7.5, 2 more days, and then you still got Thursday morning, right? So yeah, you're on pace for sure. So yeah, I wouldn't try to do like a ton today and then just get, fed up. So just go 7.5 today and tomorrow, and don't worry about it Thursday. Or, go a little bit less than 7.5 today and tomorrow, and then go Thursday morning as well. Are you running rainbow boosts as well, Justin? 15 million more to be safe? Yeah. Because the rainbow boosts won't necessarily increase your score. They'll increase your score a little bit, but not really anything significant. But at least the champion and the attack boost will make fights go a little bit quicker. So you'll get through your roster faster. The health boost really doesn't do anything other than increase your hero rating, which will, like I said, help a little bit with the score, but nothing substantial. That was one of the big differences for me with the you gotta be kidding, with the Archangel grind. It was more matches than the Sung Shi grind, even though the Sung Shi grind was a much higher score. But for the Sung Shi grind, I was running the rainbow boost the entire time. Whereas for Archangel, it wasn't until Friday, the second run Friday, that I decided I was actually going to go for it. Wait. This would be losing 2, so let's make sure that does not happen. Okay. And okay, so this one, let me actually get through it before I say this one should be okay. I don't want to speak too soon. It's funny though, you lose one of the first two matches, or one of the first two fights in a match, and all of a sudden, shit gets serious. There we go. Should I give Awakening Gem to Mysterio? Took him to R5 to burn some Tech T4CC from Overflow. I don't really know anything about him. I've never used him outside of Arena for anything. I know that the Penny Parker synergy is supposed to be really good for him, but I have no idea how beneficial that is. As far as an Awakening Gem as a 5-star, I would say sure, just because Awakening Gems are pretty common for 5 stars. And the only champion where an Awakening Gem isn't good, but it's only for defensive purposes, is Nightcrawler. Pretty much every other champion benefits from being awakened. So here it's night now, so going to finish my 6 stars and do the next round tomorrow morning. All right. Well, good luck with the grind, Justin, and feel free to let me know how you do either way, if you're successful or not. Sebastian, how you doing? Mr. Lawrence, how goes it? Do you have anything new to report? I don't think so. I'm keen to know how things are going in your world at this precise moment. Don't hold back. I'm here to hear your thoughts and concerns. It's all going good, except for like really nosy people who want to know everything that's happening right now and then. But outside of that, yeah, it's all good. What about you? You guys have any more restrictions, or are they all done? Like, I think, do you even have to still wear masks out in public places, or no? Thanks for letting me know it was you, Lawrence. Because, I mean, until you specified that in that message, I didn't know who it was. We never had masks on in Sweden? Yeah. Yeah, it was never a rule, right? But it was encouraged. I don't have anyone better now to awaken, and I'm stacked on tech. Yeah, and I don't think he's a bad option. Yeah, he's not somebody bad in tech. I mean, he's got some power control, poison immune. He'll deal poison, which there's not a ton of poison dealers. So, hey, look who I'm playing with right now. Now, I think after I stack up these things, if I heavy, yeah, that applies poison to the opponent. Yeah, like I said, I don't know anything about him, but no, not really. Swedes don't care about that kind of stuff. Yeah, but I think also, like, you're a much smaller population. In general, people have more faith in the government. So, you know, when there are suggestions from the government, people probably follow them. You know, you don't necessarily think that your government's out to get you. So, yeah. No, I think Sweden handled the whole thing pretty well. But also, I think one of the big benefits that you guys have is that you're a much smaller population. Kind of why I think it's gone not too poorly in New Zealand too. I mean, I should be able to say the same thing about Canada because we're not that large of a population either. But Yeah. Although I think initially we were handling it pretty well, but the longer it's gone on, the more problems people are having. Like problems as far as going along with the rules. My alliance mates really like Mysterio. Personally, I don't. Am I missing something about him? Um, so I think for the most part, unless somebody comes out and they are just like kicking ass as soon as the match starts, they kind of get overlooked. But like I said, I don't know much about Mysterio, but I think he's somebody who might take a little bit of time to get going because you need to build up the gas in order to apply the poison and stuff like that. And the that's not what I wanted. The synergy with Penny Parker is going to enhance his or benefit his poison dealing a lot. But yeah, I mean, on his L2, he's got a bit of power control, poison immune, poison dealer. The L1 isn't too bad, where he'll reflect the damage back. So he could be an interesting character to play. There's probably only about maybe about 8 characters that I play currently on a somewhat regular basis, and there's probably only maybe 15 characters in the game that I'm actually really familiar with. Like, and what I mean by really familiar with is to know offhand what their awakened ability is, what their different specials do. There's probably only 15 characters that I could, without having to look up their abilities, just be able to say, oh, this is what they do. And for the most part, unless I am intending to rank somebody up high or I think they could be a good option, outside of that, I don't read champion abilities. .3 K poison damage per tick after SP3. Yeah, he's fun to use, and one of the reasons why I took him to R5 is for Cavi Q. I don't have good heal blockers. Okay. How much more? Oh, okay. Still have quite a few 6 stars to get through. All right. I really like simple characters, though. So somebody like Corvus, I really like. Because he is very straightforward. Hercules is probably a better character overall, but no, I haven't played Hercules, so I can't really say. But I would think, just knowing how I like to keep it simple, that if I got Hercules, I would probably use Corvus more. Hyperion would be another one where I would probably use more than a semi-complex or complex character. Well, I guess it depends though, because once you get used to a character, then it's not bad. Like both, Sung-Chi I didn't find too complex from the get-go. CGR, a little bit more than your average character, but once you remember, what each combo activates, then you're good. Which is the same thing for Sung-Chi too. No, that's what I get for looking up. I'm thinking that I'm gonna take Ultron to rank 2. Um, I probably should have done it a lot sooner since his buff. But like as usual, I don't pay attention to what's happening with the buff champions. But I've had an excess of tech resources for quite a while, and I went for Penny as a 5-star just to use some tech resources on. And pretty much is going to be the same reason why I go for Nimrod. Although he does have a couple synergies that I think might be decent to utilize. But yeah, I used Ultron as a rank 1 for a little bit of ROL. And not bad. And I could see some real potential, especially if he's awakened. Yeah. The one issue, though, that I do have is I don't have anything in particular I would use him for. If he was awakened, I could see using him for one iteration of map 7. But without being awakened, I don't think that's going to be... I don't think he'd be any use there. For my paths, anyways. War... Maybe for War, but again, I think he'd need to be awakened for... Awaken and actually a few Seek Stones into him. But, I mean, this is basically where I was for Science Champions a while ago, where I was taking Science Champs to rank 2 just because I had so many Science resources. So, that's where I am now with Tech. I'm not going to lie, Solar, the women want me now. I know it's pretty easy to believe, but it's true. Well, I guess we all have delusions at some point, right? So she's my favorite champ to play right now. So fun to use. Yeah, he is a lot of fun. He is a lot of fun in that L2 of his. Oh, that can end things pretty quick. Ultron is nice, but only tricky thing is you can't parry block when he has evade. Yeah, that's one of the things that annoys me with OG Spidey. And Nightcrawler a little bit too. But at least with Ultron, you know when that's coming up. So if anything, when he's got his evade on, you could just stand there, right? Or you could go in to intercept, I guess. Yeah, we have level up coming up soon. So I might just do that, because I don't actually have too many more champs needing to be leveled up. I think I got a couple 4-stars and a couple 5s. What's the difference between Acne and a priest? I don't know. What's the difference, Sebastian? Level up's on now? Okay. Oh, right, yeah, because it only had an hour until it was active, but it was the 7-hour one that still had a little while to go when I started streaming. Yeah. So about 2 more weeks until the new featured 6-star. And more than anything, well, first thing I want out of that is new champions. Doesn't matter if they're good or bad. And second is, I don't think any of the dupes I want are going to be in there, but I'd like to see Ghost, Omega, Nick. If at least one of those was in there, that would be really nice. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so Cosmic Arena Battle. So I'll probably wait, yeah, I'll wait the 3.5 hours to see if we get a class advancement. And did I already pick up the sunglasses? I guess... Oh, no, that doesn't reset for a couple minutes yet. If I'm not wrong, 7.3 is coming in October, so just a few weeks left. Yeah, that's what they had said. It was 7.3 in October, the next variant in November. And I think map 8 is supposed to be October as well. I was going to say a dark joke, but it's too dark. Well, I mean, you already started, so you may as well put the punchline in chat. I don't necessarily have to read it, but you could still post it in chat. Yeah, for level up, I usually try to wait until we've got a class advancement as well. And I don't think I have many 5 stars left. I think they are all, yeah, I've only got 3 5 stars. And they're all pretty close to be maxed out. Got a few 4 stars. Yeah, so for the next 2 or 3 level ups, I'm going to be having to look at some 4 stars. And then, hopefully, getting some new 6 stars. And yeah, so exactly 2 weeks, okay? Exactly 2 weeks. Oh, damn, we still got quite a bit of 6 stars to go. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Time to hunker down and get her done. Ah! Did you have anybody that you're going to be leveling up, Sebastian? Nope. Yep. And nope. And yep. Okay. Took me a minute to get that team going. Oh boy. Okay. Are you gonna grind for any upcoming champions? I'm gonna go for Nimrod as a 5-star, and then after that, I think it will just be a dupe on Omega Red as a 6-star, and then I don't think there's anybody else that I would be going for. The only others that I could possibly see trying to get would be a dupe on Nick or Ghost. More so, Nick. And I think Omega will be the last champion I go for from the basic arena. I do not like doing the basic grind at all. I mean, I don't like... The only thing I don't care for about grinding for a champion is just the waking up early to get as many rounds as you can. But in the basic arena, it's just... It's painful. Will we get to see live rank up and gameplay? Of who? Just in general, or any particular champion? I guess I could do that for Omega Red. I was intending to take him to rank 3 prior to getting him duped, but I could wait to rank 3 him until he's duped and put some SIGs into him. And for Ultron, no, probably not, because I'm gonna wait until... Well, we had tech advancement recently, so I don't think we'll see tech advancement during this level up. And I don't think I need to do it this level up. So one of the reasons why I'm considering him is I do have maxed on Tech T4CC. And I have all of my Tech 5-stars are rank 3. So, and none of them do I want to take to rank 4. I think all of my Tech 4... Yeah, none of my Tech 4 stars require T4CC for where they are currently. And then I've got T2A that I think it's a little bit more than a week until it expires. Please live rank up. Will there be an arena for Nick? Not that we know of, but I could see him popping up in the featured at some point. Actually, let me just take a look and see when the T2A expires. Okay, so we've got a week until that one expires. So it's those 3 that I want to get used up. Yeah. So that's... Yeah, so that's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I've got a few T2A to use. So what was I at? I was at 11, right? So that's 3, 14... 16, 18, 19, oh dear. 20, 21, 22. So I've got 22 in overflow. Ooh. I might be needing to use those quicker than I'm thinking. Let's see where Ultron is. So that's going to take up 7. Okay. That would leave me with still 15 in overflow. And Omega, I think, is going to take 8, right? Yeah. And that's still going to leave me with 7 in overflow. Okay. Yeah, so maybe I will be doing Ultron a little bit sooner than I was thinking. Gilly's buff details are out? Okay. Cool. I'm kind of going back and forth with maybe taking Cable to rank 2. Actually, Cable or White Mags. But that would only be after Omega Red to rank 3, so Cable or White Mags wouldn't be for a while yet. Ultron is most likely going to be the next rank up, though. Yeah. Ooh, I will be right back. All right, back I am. Let's continue on this journey. Gabby, how you doing? You just need 5-star Archangel. Let's go. Are you going for me in arena? And if so, what are you at currently? Yeah, do this. I'm doing okay. Doing all right, all right. Typed that wrong. I just R5 Archangel. Okay. So did you get him out of arena, or you already had him but just happened to rank him up now? What's new and exciting with you? It's been a while since I've seen you on the stream. You had him, then awakened, then ranked him? Okay. Did you awaken him from arena, or you just got him, you pulled him again? Nothing new? Yeah. I hear ya. Got him again out of a basic 5-star. Okay. Very good. So have any of you guys read the info for the Gilly or Thor buff? And if so, which one do you think is looking stronger? I don't have either of them as a 6-star though. I have them both as 5. Actually, Guillotine was the very first 5-star I ever pulled. I think the only thing I may have actually used her for was ROL Wolverine. Yeah, that might be the only thing I ever used her for in particular. I really wish Ant-Man got the buff because when people were saying that he might, I got him as a 5-star. Yeah, I have the 6-star Ant-Man, and I took him to rank 2, I think, before the whole buff thing came about. Mainly just because Ghost is rank 3, Wasp was rank 2, Hood is rank 2, and I figured, everybody on that team may as be at least rank 2. So that's why I took Ant-Man to rank 2. But I don't even use that team anymore. Well, I didn't use it much to begin with, but I feel like nowadays ISO are kind of less, or maybe me just complaining. It used to be that from the featured arena, if you duped a champion, you would get ISO and shards, but that's no longer the case. As the 4-star, like from milestones. Now, if you dupe the champion, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think if you dupe them from the featured as the 5 or 6, you do, but not as the 4 or the 3. So at least from the arena perspective for ISO, yes, that has absolutely decreased. And I think partly why I think they did that on purpose was because obtaining the 4-star from the featured arena is not very difficult to do if you've got a decent roster. So if you need a specific class of ISO, it allowed for you to target that ISO depending on who the champion was in the featured arena. So I think they took that away. If it's a selector though, when you pick the champion from the selector, it does give you the ISO and the shards and so on and so forth. But when it's just a regular champion as the 4-star, it doesn't. Do you think it would be good if he did get the buff? I have no idea. I mean, some champions have been really good with buffs. Some have been. I don't think anybody's been worse with their buff, but I think there have been ones where the buff really wasn't worthwhile, at least as far as the players are concerned. Like Ronin, for example. Gamora, I don't think her buff was anything substantial. So yeah, who knows? The one thing I guess you could say, if the Guillotine buff looks good, then most likely the Ant-Man buff would have been good. Simply because it was, those were all champs that were slated or had the potential during that vote. So yeah, I think most likely anybody who would have won that vote probably would have. If the Guillotine buff is bad, then whoever else would have won probably would have been bad too. If her buff is good, then the same thing. For now, as me, a progressing player, not uncollected yet, I get ISO by holding PHCs, shards, and duping else content until I do 100% and hold for weeks. Then I get good amount of ISO to feed. Yeah. Has anybody ever been buffed and needed buffed again? Sentry, Ebony Maw, they did a bunch of nonsense with Call. I think Call got nerfed, then buffed, I think. I know he got nerfed for sure. And then they did something with him at the same time they changed Namor. And I think the second time they changed up Call, it was to reduce the effect, how drastic the nerf was. But yeah, Sentry, has he done, I don't know if he's gotten buffed twice, or because he came out, he was really not good. They did something, still really not good. Yeah, okay, so yeah, but he is somebody that people want buffed again. And then Ebony Maw, they've changed twice, I think. You can get ISO from exploring the Master monthly. Yeah, from all of the monthly. Well, Cav gives you the big ISO bricks. Uncollected and Master will give you not as big, but will give you ISO as well. Should I rank my 5-star Call? If you like playing with them and you see a use. Mr. Showers, how you doing? What and how you get good amount of ISO? Your approach doesn't flare any comments. For me, I just hold on to a ton of crystals. Like I don't open champion crystals very often. So PHC, like I have a bunch of PHC crystals, and that's because of Arena. And now I'm getting a bunch of GMC crystals. That's because of Arena as well. I don't open. So when I need ISO, I open PHCs, and I hold on to. So yeah, so those are the full PHC crystals. What I've been doing recently, I've been opening the 4-star Nexus crystals if I need specific ISO. And then the 5-star Nexus, I'm not holding on to those for ISO. I'm just holding on to those for if I ever get to 500 subs. We'll do a stream where I open 10, and chat will pick who I decide to choose. Then the PHC shard crystals. So I just hold on to the shards. Same thing now with the GMCs. And then one way I find actually really beneficial. Now, I think I needed skill and cosmic ISO, so I've already opened these. But I hold on to the login crystals. I don't open the login crystal until I need ISO of a specific class, and then I'll go through and see which login crystals I have, and then open them at that time. Because it's going to be at least a 4-star that I'm getting. It's going to be a 4-star, but the 4-star and 5-star dupe is the same amount of ISO. And pretty much anybody from a login crystal I've already got at least a 4-star. So actually that is one way I find really beneficial, is holding on to the login crystals until you need that specific type of ISO. Just driving to class? Driving and typing? Terrible, Jacob. Terrible. I got message of server maintenance at 8 p.m. today. Yep. It dropped almost 30 degrees here since yesterday. Holy. Oh, Fahrenheit though, right? I mean, it's still a big drop, but Yeah, that is. It's pretty significant. I have to learn to stop opening anything to tempt the action. Well, it's a big difference though when you're starting out, right? Because every opening has potential to make a big difference for you. The further along in the game you are, the less likely of a very large impact. Yeah, BG's level of willpower to save crystals. I open crystals as soon as I get the shards. Yeah, but everybody, like, when you have a smaller roster, it makes a lot more sense to be opening right away. As your roster grows and you have more and more champions, the benefit of opening right away decreases, and then you're better off saving for when you need ISO or when you want to target a certain champion, like now that we've got the dual class crystals, right? I can't wait till tomorrow. What's happening tomorrow? Mr. Relentless, how you doing? Oh dear, I don't like any of these options. I guess we'll do that then. Okay. My only problem with holding on to, and it's only 5 stars, or well now 6-star crystals, is sometimes if I can't sleep, I look at the game, and for whatever reason I'm like, hey, why did I open a crystal or two? And well, that crystal or two usually ends up being 4 or 5. And so, fall is tomorrow. Ah, okay. Yeah. And then another 3 months and it'll be winter. Yay! Should I rank my Gwenpool? If you like playing her and you find her useful, sure. Yeah, I think in a lot of cases it comes down to what your options are and what you've got in front of you. There are definitely better skill champions, but she is one of the good skill champions. There was a point, I guess it was a while ago, but where she was probably the best skill champion. Wow, she was probably one of the best in the game in general. And then Blade came along and stole her thunder. Doing good, grinding for some units. Almost got the 1200 I spent on Odin back. Summer Resort gave 400. Okay. Not bad, not bad. I still remember when I was so hyped and nervous to face Thanos as a new player. Now it's the same as I may be able to face Collector this month or early next month. Okay. Fall and winter are your favorite season. I just like stormy weather. Whether it be rain or snow, I just like stormy weather. Beach, beer, and some Cuban cigars is your favorite season. Where are you from, Adam? Is Hype good at Sig 1? Yeah, Hyperion just needs to be awakened. Putting Sig Stones into him doesn't really... It just increases the duration of the buffs on him. But Sig 1 gives him the majority of the increased duration, so... And it's funny because it is you can feel the difference having him awakened as opposed to not. Done the Cavs solo objectives for this week. I only did the later Act 5 ones. I'm not going to bother with the early Act 5 ones or the Act 6 and above. I might do the Act 6 and above. I might do the 7-1 Flare Path a few times. But it's more only going to be if I have excess energy. Indian, remember, nothing to do with Canada. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't. I thought that was you, but I wasn't sure. I've noted that sometimes Hercules can be stunned, other times he is immune. Do you know why that is? No idea. I don't have a 5 or 6 star. Do I have? Yeah, I have the 4 star, but I don't have the 5 or 6. And I don't think that's his awakening, right? Isn't his awakening the immortality? So Adam, where in India are you? Let me just take a look and see. By the way, are you from the States? No, I'm from Canada. I live in Alberta, Western Canada. Let's see here. Heracles. Where are you from, Justin? Yeah, okay, so the awakening is the immortality. Blessing bestowed from Vanis. So nothing there. So yeah, I'm not seeing anything so far. Okay, so while Hercules has strength, he becomes stun immune. Each stun prevented by this immunity removes 1 strength. So there you go. So feats. Okay, yeah. So it's just a matter of whether or not you've been completing the feats that he has, and how many stacks of his feats of strength. So if he's got 0 feats of strength, then yeah, you're gonna get stunned. If he's got at least 1, then no. Yeah. First time each unique feat is completed in a fight, gain +1 in strength. For the rest of the quest, allowing Hercules to start each fight with strength equal to his persistent strength. Yeah. Yeah, so I think that's one of the reasons why I'm not too fussy about getting Hercules, is he is going to be a little bit complex to play. Once you get used to it, I'm sure it's okay, but I don't know if I want to put the effort in to get used to it. I know you haven't asked me, Cavi, but if I may say so, go for Domino. Negative, maybe Hyperion. Let's see here. So I assume I like playing Stealth Spidey, Killmonger, Mr. Negative, Hyperion, Domino. Sometimes I'll add Sorcerer in there. Anybody you think I should rank in there? I would say Hyperion, just because he's a pretty straightforward but really effective character. Domino can do some crazy damage, but very RNG dependent. If you have Apocalypse and can make her a horseman, she becomes a little bit more reliable. Mr. Negative and Sorcerer Supreme, I don't know anything about, so I can't say. East part of India, West Bengal, okay. He's supposed to be naturally stun immune. Wonder if it's when I go against a ability actually reducing chance. Gonna migrate to Canada in a few months for further studies. Okay. What are you studying, Justin? R4 Apocalypse. Ooh. Wait, did you say Horseman Domino or no? Yeah. So as a Horseman, she'll become a little bit more reliable for her damage. Because she's going to have the prowess. And I mean, there's 5 things in total I think Horsemen get. One is, I'll need to look. Accounting, probably? Okay. No, I live in Calgary. So further west. But Toronto, Vancouver, and Montreal are probably the best, the most well-known cities in Canada, and Calgary is the fourth most populated. So Toronto is by far the biggest. I think Montreal is the second, then Vancouver, and then Calgary. Problem is no ISO. Yeah, that could be a problem. Yeah, so if you're finding that you never have enough ISO, one thing that, I mean, we talked about it a little bit earlier as far as like just saving crystals, but another thing that I find really makes a big difference is only doing rank ups, or well, rank ups can be done anytime, but only leveling up during a level up event while a specific class advancement is going. And I find, yeah, because then that way you're not using ISO as frequently, and when you do, you're getting more benefit from using it because you're taking advantage, getting the milestones for the level up and getting milestones for class advancement as well. How far is it from Scarborough? Don't really know much about Canada districts. Distance-wise, I don't know, but from Calgary to Toronto, you're looking at about 3 to 4 hours by plane. So yeah, it's a fair distance. Let's see. Okay, so from Calgary to Toronto, it's 3,200 kilometers, 3,200 kilometers. So, and yeah, a one-way nonstop direct flight between Toronto and Calgary takes around 4 hours. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. So flying. Huh. Oh no, that makes sense. Okay, yeah. So flying, it's 2,700 kilometers, but by land you're looking at, what did I say, 3,000? Yeah. So by land it's around 3,000 because of the route. Well, yeah, it would depend on the route you're going to take. But actually, for the most part, if you're driving, it's shorter to end up going through the U.S. You're driving through some of the northern states as opposed to trying to drive straight through Canada. Thank you for checking on that. Any plans on tackling current content, or are you gearing up for 7.3? Played the beta, seems way more challenging than 7.1 and 7.2. So the only thing currently in the game that I haven't done are the LOL Karina challenges, which I am not planning to do anytime soon. And as for 7.3, unless there's some rewards in there that are really appealing, I don't have any plan to jump in there right away. The only thing that I'd be looking forward to get into right away, which should be out soon, is Map 8 for AQ. Outside of that, like 7.3 or the next variant, I might get into them the first week, but yeah, I definitely wouldn't be doing either of them the first day. Yeah. I've got a bunch of revives in Overflow currently, but not enough to get through any of the LOL Karina challenges, so those are probably going to get sold or get sold. I don't think I'll let them just expire. So. So that Hercules thing, that was the first time I've read any of his info. I only level up twice a month when level event comes. I do SIG upgrade when advancement comes. Okay. All right. Well, I think this is going to be a short stream for me. So yeah, that is going to be it for me. Let's see here. As a Thronebreaker, I still have Abyss, Variant, Explorer, Act 7.2, 6, 5, and even 4 Exploration, and also LOL Exploration, so quite a lot to do. Yeah, so up until Act 5, I used to do things as soon as they came out. Like, yeah, as soon as something came out within the first weekend of it being out, I would get through it. LOL, I think LOL took me about 3 to 5 months. Then Act 6, I really took my time with that. Act 6, I basically did it whatever I could do with suicides, I would just do whenever. And then everything that I figured I couldn't do cheap with suicides, I would wait until the weekend, take suicides off, and then get a couple paths done. And then the Abyss I started doing it in July, and I think I did my final path in September. And then 7-1, 7-2, those each only took maybe about... Well, 7-1 I did as a Legends run, so that was just a matter of hours. 7-2, I think that may have taken me 3 weeks. And then Variant, yeah, there's... Sometimes I get through the Variant quickly, and other times I just really take my time. But yeah, I haven't been in any real rush to get stuff done in quite a while. But anyways, that is it for me. Thanks for coming and hanging out, and I'll catch you guys later. Take care.